EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichard will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 60 bison, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 19 tight.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, Penix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And the Falcons.
That's good for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the ready.
Set to go now on first and 10. Mooney in motion. Now Panic's going to get it forward on a pump pass. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready up. Panther 11. Come on. 13, 5, Cougar 19. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Atlanta. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking. They're still thinking about what could have been, but not them. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense, really well executed opening script, and they come away with the early touchdown.
Cade York to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
70 line. Check. Play out. Wrestling 19. 70 Timber Wolf. 70 Rangers.
McCarthy now going to start with a pass. That's caught by Chandler. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. It'll be a Viking.
Viking 18.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. James Pierce working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's got a receiver, it's Ty Felton. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Brings up third down.
Go! Cowboy 8, 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, Pioneer. Go!
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. And he's in. Ty Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. With J.J. McCarthy, a long time coming. But his first touchdown pass in an NFL regular season game. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Devin Tompkins on the return. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the set. 19 target.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Byron Murphy on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 2.
Come on, set. Back to 60. Check up.
From the gun, here is Penix. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
And the defender does such a... Often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it. In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Now a third and 2.
Set up. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he is going to have that Falcons first down scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3. We're going to go play action with Penix. Going up top. That's caught! Not quite to the end zone, but in great position, out of bounds at the 3.
Yards on the play.
It is a big play there for the Falcons.
First down.
And even 50 yards.
First and goal, Atlanta.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it Falcons. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, Vikings 7. Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Felton now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Let's go now. Wrap ball leading. 60 backwards. 60 backwards.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of
Ball
9.
spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Falcons 45-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
First carry now for John Chandler. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run now. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
18 Pioneers.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play for Minnesota. And even 30 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Set up. Hawks. Buffalo 18.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. To the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Check smash. Set.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Ivan Pace. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
79 Broncos.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Penix. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Falcons.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Throwing is Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he is out of bounds. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Mooney in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's on target to Brendan Rice. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. It's a gain of 34.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw again, it's Penix. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now. 72 Warriors, 17.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it's ball's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. To the left side, and that's caught by Felton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
19, Tiger, 19.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
And the Vikings.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. 60 back, Bronco 80. 60 back.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's gonna wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It leads to
Second and 10.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing again is McCarthy. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Gay to add the PAT. And the operation looked to be fouled up there. This ball pushed wide to the right. It's no good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Cade York to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Ty Felton now on the return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
Watch the whip. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
27 yards.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Josh
It's rare to
Oliver.
see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here we go, set. Like
Hey, get fast, man.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That is hard. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
22-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 1.
Stephanie! 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Track at 60.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Third and a yard.
19, Tiger. Ready?
From the gun, here is Penix. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Gibson to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Warriors 70, 60 Eagles, 6 Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Of the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on 1st down.
Hawk 7, Hawk
1st
7.
and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, set. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. A run now for Chandler. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
I love the call here on 3rd and inches. Everyone, when they're looking at the running back, is anticipating you handing him the ball. He can get lost sometimes in the passing game and in the structure of the concept. In this case, the quarterback's able to find them open, and he's able to move the chains.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Stephanie! Bravo 80! Cup 19! Cup 19!
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's 3. third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They run on the jet sweep.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This a must-stop for this defense, facing 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Now Penix. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
19 tackle, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Here we go, sack 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, go!
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 49.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
That one's to the end zone, but incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And now it's 3rd and goal.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
What are you doing? Were they even paying attention? Oh, this is not fun anymore.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
Bronco 80. Hey.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
60 deep. Street. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
From the gun, it's Penix. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Loose inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now
Pacheco loses the football. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Check Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll drop this one down to Chandler. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's into the hands of Aaron Jones.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another Vikings first down.
To throw is McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
Now third and goal.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He's inside the 40. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line? A huge run from Pacheco. A gain of 48.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
19 tight, 1979 Bronco, 19 Lion.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Mooney in motion. On play action, Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got third down coming up.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Mooney in motion.
Go.
On third down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Felton now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
On the double. Set up. Take off.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Forced to his right. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Black shot. Blue 32. Green jack. Hut.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. Field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On first down, it's Penix. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On second down, here's Penix. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go. Red 38. Hut, hut.
Now Ritter on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We're going to stop it. 4 seconds left in the game.
Claude red. 52 blue. Set.
Here we go. One final play. You let this go deep for Jefferson. And the Falcons are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.